everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about NASM versus ISSA. Which one is a better deal? Which one do I prefer? And which one do I think you should do? So let's get started. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm wearing the same exact outfit and hair and makeup as I wore in my last few videos, but it was a slow Saturday for me, so I just recorded a bunch of fitness videos like all in one swoop. And normally I would change clothes in between these, but oh well, I don't care. So I'm gonna be comparing ISSA with NASM. Basically, I've gone through both programs. I am a certified ISSA personal trainer. I have been certified for almost 5 years now. I also hold 2 additional certifications through ISSA in exercise therapy and bodybuilding specialist. So I have 3 certifications through them. NASM, on the other hand, I went through the program 5 times, failed it all 5 times. So I'm going to be looking at the websites for both NASM and ISSA and letting you guys know which one is a better deal. I'm going to be telling you guys my experience with each exam and which one I like better. So here we go. So I've got my laptop here because I am recording this on my phone. So I apologize if you see me looking down, that is why. So like I said, I'm ISSA certified. I passed the exam on the very first try. ISSA's exam is very different from NASM's, as ISSA is very in-depth. They really test your knowledge on how much you know about the actual subjects. It's not just about memorizing stuff to pass the exam. It's about making sure that you actually understand how to be a personal trainer and how to work with clients. Whereas with NASM, I really felt like they just kind of wanted you to memorize certain things. I've taken the exam 5 times and the material was the same all 5 times on their exam. And I've taken it 5 times in the last 5 years. So even though the textbook has changed and clearly I can see the stuff on their website that they offer has changed, the exam has been pretty much the same. I'm not meaning like the same questions. That's not what I mean. But I mean like the same format and the same type of questions. Nothing has changed in that department. So overall, in terms of final exam, I prefer ISSA strongly over NASM, just because with ISSA you have to do case studies, there's matching, true and false. It's like they really test everything that you need to know about the topic, whereas with NASM they just want you to memorize a bunch of scientific terms and pass the exam. So in terms of, I think, who I learned more from, I would definitely say ISSA. Now, in terms of what's in the book, as you can see, the NASM book is quite thick. Now, this is obviously an old edition. This was from 5 years ago. I don't know what edition they are on now, but this is 8.6.6, as you can see. And it's very thick. It's pretty boring. Everything's in black and white. There's a ton of words. Not very exciting. In terms of the textbook, I preferred NASM strongly because everything's in color. There's a lot more. It's hard to see with the glare, I'm sorry. But there's a lot more color. Everything is a lot more, like, I guess, easier to understand in the book. So, in terms of, like, I guess, which one was easier on the eyes, I would definitely say I prefer NASM. And I feel like NASM was easier to learn, even though I failed the exam, which makes no sense. But I feel like NASM was easier to follow along with and learn. ISSA seemed very confusing to me. And I think the only reason I did so well was because I had gone through the NASM program first. And then I went through ISSA. So I already went into this program with a solid understanding of personal training and kind of what to expect. So again, there's a lot of words here, not a lot of pictures. The pictures that are in here are in black and white, so it's harder for me to follow and a lot bulkier, more difficult to read The NASM book was a lot easier to read cover to cover. It's a lot thinner. So yeah, in terms of textbook, I prefer NASM. So now I'm gonna look at the websites to see which one is a better deal. So this is obviously gonna vary a lot from when I took these exams. That was 5 years ago. The most recent time that I took the NASM exam was in 2018, and even then, a lot of stuff has changed. I can tell just by looking at their website. So basically, both of them offer the self-study guided program, and basically it just means that you are in charge of going through the program yourself, going through everything at home. Now, one thing that's interesting with both of them that I noticed, which is new, is that neither one of them provide you with a textbook anymore. NASM will provide you with a textbook, but only if you get the guided study. If you get the self-study or the premium self-study, you do not get a hard copy of the textbook, and that's new. When I was enrolled in the program originally, I had the 4th edition textbook. This one is the 6th edition, and the book was included. And they also, when I went through it, they included flashcards and practice exams and a bunch of online stuff. There was like videos, and there was like a whole bunch of stuff they gave you for the price. And now I can see they've really cut down on that. So I think the first time I went through it, I had the premium self-study. So now on here, they have the premium self-study. It's $824. They have payment plans available, which they did not have when I took it, at least not that I recall. I think I paid for it all up front. But it includes a digital textbook, content learning videos, exercise video library, practice exam and quiz, job guarantee, exercise coaching demonstrations, 1-year NASM Edge Trainer Plus. I don't know what that is. That must be new. That was not available when I went through the program, either time that I went through it. So I'm not sure what that is, but that's all that you get with the premium self-study. So if you want the actual hard copy of the textbook, you have to get the next level up. Now, that's NASM. So with ISSA, theirs is very similar. It's an online course textbook, so it doesn't look like ISSA sends you a physical copy of the book either anymore. But I feel like ISSA is a little bit of a better deal. There's a $799. They also have a payment option available. Theirs includes online and home study exam. You can choose a paper and pencil exam or utilize the secure online testing portal. 1 retest is included with ISSA, whereas it's not with NASM unless you get the guided study. So you have to get either the guided study or the all-inclusive package. If you get the self-study, you do not get a retest with NASM. ISSA, you get 1 free retest. So ISSA, you also get the study guide and workbook. So it says, handy reference guide walks you through the course unit by unit, allowing you to gain a better understanding of fitness trainer concepts. You also get the practice exam and section quizzes, online exercise lab. So both of those are very similar to what NASM has as well. You get the audio lectures and written lecture notes. So I do believe that's new. I did not have that when I went through the ISSA program. That sounds really, really helpful, and I'm kind of excited that they offer that now, even though it doesn't apply to me in any way. But I think that's really, really cool. It says also includes video lectures discussing the fitness industry, science, and training exercises. And then it says online student forum. So then it says after your exam, once you pass, you get a free professional website that ISSA gives you, and then you also get unlimited educational support. So again, that cost is $799, whereas the cost of the premium self-study with NASM is $824. Now they do have a cheaper just self-study. It's not the premium. That one is $524. and you get obviously less stuff than you do with the premium self-study. But the reason I really focused on the premium self-study was because that one was the most comparable to what ISSA has to offer. So from what I'm looking at with ISSA is that they don't have different levels, at least not that I'm seeing. So with ISSA, it's just one option. It's $799. NASM has 4 different options. You can get the self-study, the premium self-study, the guided study, or the all-inclusive. So, you know, if you're not sure what you're looking for, that could be kind of intimidating, because there is a lot of options there. Now, ISSA does a lot of deals and sales and stuff. It changes constantly, so I'm a little hesitant to say this on here because I don't know how long this is going to last. But right now it's saying if you sign up for the Certified Personal Trainer program, you also get right now a free transformation specialist course plus free CPR, which is an online course. I've done that course myself, and it was pretty good, the CPR course. So basically right now, again, this changes constantly. This is not like an ongoing deal, but with ISSA for $799, you get certified fitness trainer plus free transformation specialist plus free CPR. That is an excellent deal. You cannot beat that. So I would say in terms of who has a better deal, I would definitely say ISSA. And like I said, I have 2 other certifications with them as well. They constantly have deals going on. They constantly email me different things, which is really, really nice. They always have like little sales going on and little offers. So like this, you know, that's really, really nice. You know, they're looking out for you. Like they're really looking out for you there. So, that's really, really good. I definitely would say ISSA has a better deal overall. Now, based on my experience of which one is more preferred or more respected in a gym, I've gone to a lot of different interviews. I've talked to a lot of gym managers and other personal trainers. It does seem like NASM is still the most, I guess, preferred one over ISSA. I'm not sure why. Now, I personally have never been turned down for a job just because I have ISSA. However, I have heard of that happening to other people in other states, other cities, but where I live, I have never had that happen to me. So I can't guarantee either way. I mean, I guess it just depends on where you live and what it is that they're looking for. I have heard people say different gyms, you know, franchises or whatever prefer different things. But again, that has really not been my experience. I've had interviews at Anytime Fitness. I worked at Planet Fitness, Snap Fitness, LA Fitness. I could go on. None of them have had an issue with ISSA, although almost all of them have said that they do prefer NASM. So I guess it really, you know, depends too on where you want to work. If you have your heart set on working for a certain company, maybe look into, you know, what do they prefer? Maybe ask them directly. Because like I said, that could make a difference as well. I personally have not run into that, but I do know other people firsthand have said that they were turned down from jobs simply because they had ISSA and not having NASM. So I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much been my experience, you know, with each company. I'm not going to sit here and say that any one is like extremely better than the other. I think they each have their own pros and cons. You know, each one kind of has their own, I guess, little specialty. I think NASM is a lot more science-based. It's a lot more like anatomy, kinesiology, whereas ISSA is more about actually making sure you understand personal training as a whole. And I think ISSA more prepares you to work one-on-one with clients, whereas NASM, they just want you to kind of memorize a bunch of science stuff. So I guess it just depends on what you're looking for and, you know, your own personal preference. But I wanted to make this video just because I do, you know, have experience going through both, and I feel like it's, you know, good to put this information out there. Hopefully this video helps somebody. If this video did help you out, let me know down in the comments. If there's any other questions or anything else you guys want to know about either program, don't hesitate to ask me and I'll make sure I get back to you guys. So that's it for this video. I know it's a pretty short video, but I covered as much as I could without going into too much detail. But like I said, if you guys want to know more, just let me know and I'll get that information to you. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.